Exodus chapter 13. The Paschal solemnity is to be observed, and the firstborn are to be consecrated to God. The people are conducted through the desert by a pillar of fire in the night and a cloud in the day. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Sanctify unto me every firstborn that openeth the womb among the children of Israel, as well of men and as of beasts, for they are all mine. And Moses said to the people, Remember this day in which you came forth out of Egypt, and out of the house of bondage. For with a strong hand hath the Lord brought you forth out of this place, that you eat no leavened bread. This day you go forth in the month of new corn, and when the Lord shall have brought thee into the land of the Canaanite, and the Hittite, and the Amorite, and the Hivite, and the Jebusite, which he swore to thy fathers that he would give thee, a land that floweth with milk and honey, thou shalt celebrate this manner of sacred rites in this month. 7 days shalt thou eat unleavened bread, and on the seventh day shall be the solemnity of the Lord. Unleavened bread shall you eat 7 days, and there shall not be seen anything leavened with thee, nor in all thy coasts. And thou shalt tell thy son in the day, saying, This is what the Lord did to me when I came forth out of Egypt. And it shall be as a sign in thy hand, and as a memorial day before thy eyes, and that the law of the Lord will always be in thy mouth. For with a strong hand the Lord hath brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Thou shalt keep this observance at the set time from days to days. And when the Lord shall have brought thee into the land of the Canaanite, as he swore thee and thy fathers, and shall give it to thee, thou shalt set apart all that openeth the womb to the Lord, all that is first brought forth of the cattle. Whatsoever thou shalt have of the male sex, thou shalt consecrate to the Lord. The firstborn of an ass thou shalt change for a sheep, and if thou do not redeem it, thou shalt kill it. And every firstborn of men shall be redeemed with a price. And when the son shall ask thee tomorrow, saying, What is this? Thou shalt answer him, With a strong hand did the Lord bring us forth out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. For when Pharaoh was hardened and would not let us go, the Lord slew every firstborn in the land of Egypt, from the firstborn of man to the firstborn of the beasts. Therefore I sacrifice to the Lord all that openeth the womb of the male sex, and all of the firstborn of my sons I redeem. And it shall be as a sign in thy hand, and as a thing hung between thy eyes, for remembrance, because the Lord hath brought us forth out of Egypt by a strong hand. And when Pharaoh had sent out the people, the Lord led them not by the way of the land of the Philistines, which is near, thinking lest perhaps they would repent, if they should see wars arise against them, and would return to Egypt. But he led them about by the way of the desert, which is by the Red Sea. And the children of Israel went up armed out of the land of Egypt. And Moses took Joseph's bones with him, because he had adjured the children of Israel, saying, God shall visit you, carrying out my bones from hence with you. And marching from Succoth, they encamped in Etham, in the utmost coast of the wilderness. And the Lord went before them to shew the way, by day in a pillar of cloud, and by night in a pillar of fire, that he might be the guide of their journey at both times. There never failed the pillar of the cloud by day, nor the pillar of fire by night before the people.